Hey there everyone, and welcome to Bill's Retro Gaming Show. On today's video, we're going to be talking about everybody's favorite subject when it comes to Arcade1up, monitors. We're also going to be looking at some more potential confirmation on some of the cabs that we speculate are coming out later this year. But before we get into that, if this is your first time checking out the channel, be sure to hit that subscription button and click the notification bell if you want to be notified every time I put up a new video. Give this one a thumbs up and leave a comment below if you want to be part of the conversation. Alright, so many of you who have been following Arcade1up who are interested in their products, you know that we're kind of in the middle of a little bit of a monitor gate issue this year. Starting with earlier this year with the release of Golden TXL and continuing through the newer legacy cabs, Pac-Mania, the Namco Bandai, the Mortal Kombat 30th. Well, okay, Pac-Mania is the Namco Bandai. The Centipede, that's the one I was forgetting. Sorry, the Centipede, the Atari legacy. And, of course, the Mortal Kombat 30th. They've all had these TN monitors, which is a step down from the BOE monitors that we were used to seeing in previous cabs. So a lot of people have been very upset about the quality of the monitors in these new machines. Now, overall, the machines themselves are very well put together. People like the shape of them. People like the look of them. They like the you know, for the most part, the games on them. There's a lot of stuff to like about them, but the monitors are really kind of holding people back, you know, from wanting to get them. Well, now we've got two more machines coming out within a couple of weeks, probably either end of this month or early August, that they're supposed to ship. And those are the Ms. Pac-Man Legacy and the Capcom Legacy, both the Yoga Flame and the Shindu Hadouken version of them. And there's, of course, been a lot of speculation about what monitors will these carry. Well, I did a video recently talking about those two once they were officially put up on the Arcade1up site for pre-order. And in doing that, I took a look at this particular promo from Arcade1up. And if you look, the monitor is actually very crisp on the Ms. Pac-Man. So there was, you know, I kind of speculated that maybe this one, they actually went back to the BOE monitor on. But then you jump over to the promo video for the Yoga Flame. And if you watch this video closely, and again, I kind of said the same thing in my previous video, they never actually show you the monitor, which, you know, made me concerned that, okay, maybe they're still using the TN monitor on this. So, of course, that's had everybody back and forth. Does it, doesn't it, does it, doesn't it? Now, you know, looking at Arcade1up's track record for this year, there was every reason to believe that these two were going to continue the trend of using TN monitors. Well, I have good news for you. Those of you who were holding out on these two machines, like the other ones, you now have less of a reason to wait. So last night on MichaelB's Chill and Chat live stream, he and a bunch of other YouTubers were going over their thoughts on how well or how poorly Arcade1up has done with the cabinet releases this year. And John D from Arcade1up happened to be in the chat when they were talking about monitors, and boom! There you go. Pause it right there. The man himself from Arcade1up, BOE, confirmed for Capcom Legacy and Ms. Pac-Man. So huge shout out and thank you to MichaelB for doing his stream last night. Hope you don't mind me clipping your video here, but I did want to just point this out. And of course, all of you who, if you are not subscribed to MichaelB's channel, be sure to check him out. He is another great one, along with all his cohorts here. Console Kits, 19K Fox, Kongs R Us, and Rainwater Games. Be sure to check all of them out. And just to further that confirmation, another huge shout out again to 19K Fox for putting this up on his community channel. And this, I believe, came from a one of his viewers who had written in to Arcade1up to try to find out more information. And they came back to him saying, thank you for contacting Arcade1up support. Both the ASOTV Capcom Legacy Shinko Hadoken Edition and Capcom Legacy Yoga Flame will carry LCD monitor 17-inch 4:3 ratio. Now, why is that significant, and why does that translate to BOE? Well, the other monitors have been that are TN monitors have been a 5:4 ratio. So the fact that this is confirmed to be a 4:3 ratio confirms the fact that it is in fact the BOE monitors that we've seen in previous year, in the last year, from Arcade1up and their machines. So there you have it. As I said, if that was something that was holding you off from buying either the Ms. Pac-Man Legacy or the new Capcom Legacy, no more need to worry. They will have the quality BOE monitors that we've seen from Arcade1up in the previous generation of cabs. Now, why these can get them when the other ones couldn't, that we can continue to speculate on. Whether you believe it's been supply issues, whether you believe they held off on using the better monitors for particular machines, that I'm not going to get into on this. Oh, what was that? That was weird. I have no idea why I popped like that. I'm not going to get into that on this. My point here was just to let you guys know that these two machines would have the better monitors on them. Now, I got to tell you, for me personally, that pushes the Capcom one up a little further on my wish list. I was kind of at the point where I wasn't sure if I was going to buy any of these new cabs except potentially Dragon Slayer, because we already knew the Dragon Slayer had a quality monitor in it for my game room later this year. But like I said, knowing that the Capcom one is going to have that better monitor, and being such a huge fan of the games list on that machine, it definitely pushes it higher up on my list. Now, I'm kind of leaning more towards the Shinko Hadouken one, which is a retailer-only one. You can get it from Shop Hippo. You might be able to get it from Walmart at some point as well. We'll just have to wait and see what other retailers pick it up. But even though the artwork on the two are very similar, I like the color aspect of the Shinko Hadoken. But I don't know why I always have trouble saying that one. Better than the Yoga Flame. The yellows and the reds don't do it for me as much as the bluer tint of it. I like the Super Street Fighter 2 marquee and control panel on it. So I'm kind of leaning towards that one. And like I said, having the better monitor, I know that that is definitely pushing it up on my list. Guys, let me know in the chat below what you think. Are you excited that these are going to have the better monitors? Does it make you want to purchase them more? Now, I'm still really not that interested in the Ms. Pac-Man because I'm not a huge fan of the games list on it. I think it's way too Pac-Man heavy. I would have liked to have seen other Namco games. I would have liked to have seen some of the Galaxian games show up on it more, you know, just some different things. I wish they had gone in a different direction like they did with the Capcom. I'm more, again, still leaning towards going back and trying to get the Class of 81 if it's still available when I'm ready to get it. So we'll just have to wait and see. But that's, again, my personal opinion. Has nothing to do with this. This was really supposed to be all about letting you guys know about the monitors. Alright everyone, before I wrap up this video, I just wanted to talk about one other thing real quick, and this is a huge shout out to my buddy the Tech Buzz, who had sent this to me last night and then posted it to his community page as well for everybody to see. And of course, before I get into this, don't forget to check out the Tech Buzz, Glenn's Retro Show, Sheen Line Gaming, and yours truly as we host Game Time starting Friday, August 5th at 8 p.m. So looking forward to it. It is going to be a blast. I cannot wait to do a live weekly show. But getting back to this, this is a clip of the Gamefly website. Now, Gamefly is notorious for being the site that leaked a bunch of machines earlier this year that so far we have seen come out from Arcade1up. They've been very accurate. But now if you go to their website again, it looks like they've started to repost some of the ones that haven't come out yet. And of course, going over directly to the Gamefly site, you can see exactly that they have placeholders for NFL Blitz Arcade, Time Crisis, Marvel vs. Capcom 2, which I think are the ones that most people are very interested in. Now, unfortunately, if I click on one of these, I'm going to get that. So they literally are just placeholders. There is nothing else behind any of these on Gamefly's site. But the fact that these are up again and we're showing September, October, November release dates for a lot of these. Does that mean that Arcade1up is going to put them up on their site soon for pre-order? Well, fingers crossed that we will get more information soon. That's going to do it for this video. Like I said, the main purpose was to talk about those monitors that are going to be in the new legacies and let you guys know that yes, they are the better monitors. But I did just want to shout out to TechBuzz and that look at the Gamefly Leaks once again, that they are on there. Again, seems to be only placeholders because there is nothing behind those pictures. It just goes to a page that basically doesn't exist. So we will have to keep an eye on them, keep an eye on Arcade1up, and see when these machines get officially announced. All right, that's going to do it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If so, don't forget to give this one a thumbs up. Leave a comment below. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscription button and click the notification bell if you want to be notified every time I put up a new video. That's going to do it for now, and I will see you guys again real soon. Have a great day.